and then add a bonus point.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shatter Tabletop Gaming. You have caught us in the middle of creating our characters. So welcome. So good to see you. I'm joined by these amazing players who pretty much, if you recognize any of them, this is essentially just the cast of Naturally Shattered.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't even realize.
They are all here to play 1920s evil mad scientist villains who are trying to take over a nondescript generic city. So thank you. Thank you very much for joining us. Like I said, we are finishing up characters, and then we will be jumping into things after we talk about a couple of streams and other shows that you might want to check out here and there. Actually, first, to let everybody know, we are playing Starshine Hugs, which was created by none other than Didi Disgusta, aka Tofu Chipmunk. It is a 3-page RPG, super rules light, super fun, lots of creativity to be had with this one. And you can pretty much reskin it to be anything you want. Hence, we are doing evil villains. We're going to see how this works out. Character creation really doesn't take that long. We were chatting for a long time before I said we should probably make characters. But here we are, nonetheless. So once the players are all ready, I'm going to have Mike talk about a show that's going to be going down on the Shattered Tabletop Gaming channel. So Mike, take it away.
Is it going timber?
It might be.
I'm going down.
Yeah, sorry. Echolalia. I gotta like complete the thing
Right
every
here,
time.
Matt. Dude, we've already said this right here, man. Jordan, you and I.
Wonder Twins powers activate.
One of these days on the show, we're gonna do that. Anyway, hi, I'm the aforementioned Mike, also known as Super Gets. We have a show coming up on Friday. What time did I say? 9 p.m. Eastern. It's gonna start. Excuse me. I almost said short. So that's fun. It's cosmic horror. It's
We're gonna shout on screen.
Yeah, and it's set in the Old West, and I set it into Tombstone, Arizona, circa 1880 something. I just lost the time. So, but it was like toward the beginning of the 20th century. But yeah, I mean, we have some great cast. We have a lot of shenanigans. I try to make it scary, kind of, but it usually defaults into like us joking about stuff or the characters themselves joking about different things. It's fun though. Ray's in it. He plays a mountain man. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, if that uncompelling little soliloquy I just did there is even remotely interesting to you, please feel free to drop by and check out the show. It is actually good. I do enjoy it. Anyway, Ray, back to you.
Thank you. And it's a very good show. It's got a great story, and we try to ruin it every chance we get. So it's good times. Good times. All right. So I think that's really about it. Jordan, would you like to talk about your streaming?
Sure. Twitch TV / Lord of Sausages. Also YouTube and TikTok. Been just finished putting out a whole series of shorts of a Pokemon Soul Silver no moves at all challenge. Which took 28 1-minute parts to do the whole thing.
Is that all?
Oh, it took the save file for that game was 634 hours. It took me like a year to film all that. But yeah, I do dumb stuff like that. If you like dumb stuff,
it's fun. I like your streams. Very entertaining, very engaging. Jordan does great things. All right, everybody. I am going to show the intro real quick, and then we're going to roll into this awesome game of chaos and just...
Ray's going to send us into the void.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I should have thought about that.
I like the void.
All right, everybody. We will be right back in about 47 seconds.
In a world of dice and dreams, where imagination schemes, tabletop tales twist and twine like strands of pasta fine. Adventure simmer, rich and bold, in stories fresh and untold. Each roll a sprinkle, each plat a taste, no telling what turns it takes. Mom spaghetti, each session a bite. Mom spaghetti, all these games are recollect. Mom spaghetti, it's one shot, one opportunity, you'll never forget it. Mom spaghetti.
You all right there, Jordan?
I'm sorry. I'm just seeing the juxtaposition of that song with the may contain emotional trigger. Like, no, not with this. I'm sorry. You'll never bring me down.
I agree to do this just so I can sit through the song again.
It's the most brilliant song ever. So thank you to Tofu for immediately naming the show Mom Spaghetti without hesitation.
What were we on that was joked about, and then you actually came back and did it? Were we doing the one shot of like the what was it called? Into the void. What the heck was the gameplay? Into the loop?
Oh, Tales from the Loop.
Tales from the Loop. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember. It might have been.
I know we were talking about it, and somebody said Mom Spaghetti, and then all of a sudden that was the name of the show and the entry or the opening theme song. There we go.
You would think after 5 years that I'd have learned to watch what I say around Tofu on stream. No, I accidentally my way into promising a reward goal for our charity stream this year that if we hit it, I have to make hot dog cookies.
That sounds tragic.
You know what's gonna happen now, right? Tofu's gonna activate her legion, and they're gonna help you, and then because they're gonna sit and watch you make hot dog cookies. And I gotta be honest, man, I'll sit and watch you make hot dog cookies too.
Let's see. So far, we've made hot dog waffles and sushi waffles. And then sometime before the end of the year, I still have to make a bone pizza.
Waffles.
I try and come up with unique, interesting stuff to give everybody each year because people blessedly come out and give a lot of money to help kids in need. So Christmas, baby, let's go.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
I'm always up for tormenting Jordan safely. Keyword safely.
Yeah, they're for every really dumb idea that I say as a joke that becomes a thing, there's a lot of offline talk of, hey, Tofu, what about this? No, that will kill you. But are you sure? Are you sure that it'll kill me?
And then there's also like, you need to talk to your doctor about that first.
Man,
I think they make cream for that.
Man, I was ready to do the newer, improved, hotter chip last year, and my doctor said, no, that's not a good idea. And I'm like, what does he know?
Right?
We did the one the year before, but a couple people died last year from it. So
I was just sitting here thinking
the year before, I was fine with it because I've had plenty of people on YouTube do it, and my brother did it. So I was like,
it apparently was
fine.
Much worse last year.
But then they like so-called improved it, and Jordan was like, I could do that one. But I had read stories like people who have had like heart attacks or something or strokes from it, and I told Jordan no, and he goes, I'm sure I can handle it. I like spicy foods, and I'm like, okay. The deal is you have to check with your doctor first. And if your doctor says it's okay after you've had your checkup, then doctor. I'll approve it. But until then, I'm saying no. So he always has to go through me to make sure that he's not going to kill himself.
What does he know with his fancy degree?
Yeah.
Doctors.
All right. Who's ready to jump in? You guys ready for this?
I think I got it. I think I can handle this.
All right. So, Our game opens in a boardroom high above Metroplex City. And yes, it is one and the same. The gargoyles sit outside, looming, staring at the street below as our players and their characters enter the boardroom one by one to have a meeting, a interview to get into the Evil League of Evil, ran by one Evil Equine. Copyright. The Thoroughbred of Sinning.
Evil Equine.
Not me just realizing, okay, so it's definitely a lineage.
Yeah.
Yes.
For a minute I've been trying to think of like, oh, is he immortal?
Their motto
Probably.
is, we're thoroughly bred to be sinned.
Context tofu.
Yeah.
That's a clip. That is a clip.
Can we,
There was
can we
a lot
immediately
of...
can we immediately start the monetization?
Yeah, this video just got demonetized on YouTube.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think they only scanned the first couple of minutes. I think we made it.
Yeah, I think we're good. So as you all enter the boardroom, we're going to go around the proverbial table here and have you all introduce your characters. So I'm going to roll a d6 here. And that's a 2. So King Butterfly, you arrive first. Let the viewers know a little bit about your character. What do you look like?
Okay, so King Butterfly. Are we in our just so I'm clear about something? Are we in our outfits already, and we're walking in like in our evil attire, not our okay, not our street gear on the other one. Okay, so King Butterfly has showed up. He has a crown that looks like the Burger King crown, and it's not though. It's just off enough that it's not copywritten.
That's Burger King.
Burger King. He's wearing a pink and purple butterfly suit that I'm not going to do the voice the whole time. A pink and purple butterfly suit that has majestic wings on the back, and he has little, like, it looks like little holes in a wrist attachment to his suit where he can use to shoot things. He is painted up, like he has the face paint, like the fairy face paint on. Like if you go to a carnival or something, you get your face painted like a fairy. They do all that really cool, like twists and turny things. That's what he looks like. And he comes in and like can't get on a regular seat. They have to bring another seat in for him because the wings are too big, and he has to kind of like basically sit on a stool with no back, so that way he can,
I like.
And then he just sits down and looks around. He's got two henchmen behind him wearing off like really less ornate butterfly suits that like a henchman would wear.
Henchman gonna hench.
I didn't know we had to bring our henchmen to this, but there.
But there they are. Following in closely behind you is how do you say that? Esmeri?
Just call it Dark Moon. I put it.
Okay, Dark Moon. Dark Moon, describe your character.
Dark Moon has long silver hair and is wearing almost like a black ballerina outfit with a giant bow in the back. And she comes spinning in, and she's got a snake wand in her hand. And she just spins into the room and says, "Moonlight," or "Moonlight, engulf me," and like sparkles, and then sits down. That's how she introduces herself.
That's awesome. I like it. We need character art.
Don't do that, because Tofu will get it made, and then we'll feel bad because she paid to have it made.
Do it.
Right? Do it. Okay.
We talked about armor on Seamus Wolf.
The real trick is to describe something super, super easy, like a certain character drawing a spell scroll in crayon.
Yeah. Following behind Dark Moon is Monologue.
So
Some
in walks a not too big guy, kind of skinny, but wearing what looks legitimately like the cartoonishly fake logs from like Splash Mountain, but it's just the suit is just one big straight log with a head hole and just arms out and holding a saxophone. Greetings! It is I, the loquacious monologue.
Beautiful.
loquacious.
So,
I picked a big word that means stuff that's correct.
right. And
Oh, I got
then
it.
bringing up the caboose would be Dee Disgusta.
It feels good to stretch my legs after 10,000 years. Dini Disgusta is coming in with major bedhead and animal print pajamas.
This track so far.
And
Rangers.
the teddy bear slippers.
It just sounds like Tofu walking around her house.
Yeah.
And Tofu does not
The-
own animal print anything, okay?
The embodiment of comfort walks in.
Yeah.
Just got out of bed, didn't shower.
So she also takes care of a zoo of animals. So she's got a stuffed animal in one arm. She's got a cat in the other arm. She's got a rat on one shoulder. She's got a little bunny hopping beside her foot. Maybe a one of those minks or the long bodied ones.
There's a skink, and then there's also the one that eats, or the mongoose.
Either one of those wrapped around her neck. She's got her zoo with her.
I like
it.
So you all sit down at this long boardroom table, and coming in is a rather nondescript kind of person, just wearing a fedora and a business suit, period appropriate. Heads up to
Nick?
the head of the table, pulls out a chair, sits down, and says, "Welcome. So good to see you here. I'm here to tell you that the evil equine has accepted your applications. But there is one thing barring you from joining the Evil League of Evil. You must do something truly evil. The evil equine is leaving that up to you. But you must do it as a group, and it must be the most dastardly evil thing that the city has ever seen.
What are your feelings on paying taxes?
Evil, but not evil enough.
Maybe we should have a government that can be corrupted by corporations by giving them money to do what they want.
Still, not evil enough.
Making money
man.
under the guise of helping people. I love
That's
it.
what it is.
Oh,
I'll tell you your reward. If you impress the evil equine well enough and join the Evil League of Evil, you will all be appointed as co-owners and CEOs of a new company, a shadow company that he is setting up. Its acronym is DART.
and Claire just went nuts.
I'll leave that up to you to decide what that acronym stands for. Should you get in. Well, that's all for me. And he's just like backflips out the window of this big skyscraper. And you see him like He falls down, and then you see him just kind of fly off on like a hang glider. Very Inspector Gadget style.
I regret that I did not get his story.
I wish we should have learned more about him. I don't know what English that was, but yes.
Lady, I speak 2 languages, English and bad English.
Mono, what do you think DART stands for? I have an
Dastardly
idea.
associates requiring travesties.
I was
Treachery.
thinking more of Department of Automobiles, Railroads, and Teeter-Totters.
That tracks.
Only teeter-totters are evil.
The what is it? The merry-go-round and the teeter-totter are the 2 most evil park toys. Rides, whatever. I got nothing.
That's
This is where Mike shuts up for the rest of the game, which is rare, I know.
It's the only gym equipment that allows children to practice siege warfare.
Maybe if you used it the way we did.
If we could just harness the power of children, think of the labor we could have.
They're so cute, no one would stop them.
what
Too
about
bad during this time period they're all in the steel mills.
That's true.
I like
What
to think of
about,
them as little cogni pickpockets.
Sorry, good.
I don't know. I didn't know if you could hear me or not. This is
Yeah,
the mic
yeah.
thing.
It was just an accident.
What about dastardly army? And then I'm lost at that point. I had something and I forgot it.
What's the R?
Reveling in terror.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
I mean, do we have to decide it today, or maybe we should get in first?
It felt like we were just workshopping some things, but okay.
So now you all have to work together to figure out what could be the most evil city-stopping thing that you can think of.
Personally, I can't believe we have to work with Dee Dee Disgusto over here.
Excuse me.
You could have at least run a comb through that.
You know what, King Butterfly? Just because you feel like you are a little bit upset that I put some of your family members up on my board under pins does not mean you have any more right to say anything bad about me anymore.
Don't hate me because you ain't me.
What I'm hearing is the prospect of delicious stories, and I'm very tempted to make you tell me all of them. Just, I don't have a saxophone, so he's just stroking the saxophone, contemplating his life choices.
Playing Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
I love when we have phone sax.
Oh,
The hell was that? Was that you?
No.
No, Tofu. I was gonna say.
I think it was her.
Was it the high pitched exhaling? Because that was me. That was absolutely me.
That was you?
That was me. That was me keeping a laugh inside and pushing it like weirdly out.
Jordan's like, I don't want to be like Mike, laughing hysterically in every freaking show that we do.
Oh no, laughing's good.
I'm picking. All right, I
No,
guess we should
but-
stay on track. Sorry. Anyway,
If I use the power on them, I won't be able to get into the league in time. I must wait. What are we
Look at
doing?
me and- What would be the most
evil thing we could do. I don't even know what voice I'm doing anymore. What
you were like
Wait,
in
I'm
and out of
figuring
that
it
one.
We can just do. We'll all just do this voice.
Well, see, because he's doing the voice I was originally gonna do because he does it better. Now I don't know what to do. Okay,
Oh,
I'm trying to think
no.
of, like, Anyway,
Honestly, if you had tried to do this, I would have accidentally ended up in this too.
I did it like twice when you were doing it. I'm like, no, this is gonna be too weird.
It's okay. No one will notice.
At
No one
all.
will ever expect us to be related somehow.
Brother,
Lost cousin?
Plot
Marty?
twist.
and twice removed.
The twist thickens.
I am your father's brother's sister's husband's former roommate.
What does that make you?
Absolutely nothing, which is what you will become. Oh,
I see my shorts is bigger than yours.
Suddenly, everyone at the table is
well,
like,
you use it.
dang, I should have went with that.
That would have been cooler, actually. Dark helmet. That would have been way cooler. Man, that would have been a good character. Anyway.
I know. I'm like, you could have went with any villain.
Hold on, we're restarting.
Yeah.
So let's hit the restart button on this.
Be right back,
Hey
everybody.
guys, welcome to Shatter.
We're
Jordan,
just
we're
gonna.
going.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm Darth Vader now.
Dark helmet. Dark helmet. Anyway, what do you think the most evil thing we could do to this city would be? We had some good ideas.
I don't know,
Just
but
not quite evil.
I am kind of fresh to the business. And unlike you, I do not have hired help.
Oh, that's right. The henchmen are just hanging out behind me. They've got their eye on you, Dee Dee.
What is something that everybody in the world loves?
Candy. It is. I knew that's why we were cool.
What if we
I was gonna say ice cream, but I was like, nah. Then I'm gonna have to hear about.
What
that.
if we invent the worst candy in the world, but convince everyone it's great, and they eat it this time of year every year, and it disappoints them every time? We shall call it candy corn.
I was going to say Necco wafers
Those two.
or circus peanuts,
Oh,
All of the candy of this generation is awful.
and yet
How
somehow it'll
is
still
it?
be around the 21st century.
Even the candy was greatly depressing.
How is it that circus peanuts always go by every year unscathed?
Because it's the same piece from 1928.
Like candy corn gets all the hate.
I
They
like
just
that.
haven't gone through them all yet.
Candy corn, honestly, candy corn is fine for like a minute.
You can have like
If it's been a whole year, you can eat a couple and be like, oh yeah, and then it's no more. We'll see you next year.
Then Oreos had to go and make that with the stuffing in it, and it sucks.
I tried the Oreo Coke and the Coke Oreos. Neither of those were good.
I think we found our plan. We need to turn all of our candies into candy corn and circus peanuts.
I agree.
So we will take candy from everyone, including and especially the babies,
We'll start with the babies.
Dang, Dark Moon really is evil.
and replace it with candy corn and circus peanuts.
And then the babies will be angry, which will anger the parents.
And then there will be
It'll create
no
a
one will
generation
get
of evil.
I'm a little upset that Dee Dee came up with this idea.
I mean, you two said candy together. I feel like
We were on the same
It's a
page.
group
I was-
effort.
we were synergizing together.
I mean, we all get the same grade, so like, as long as we're
mean-
not just dragging our feet, I feel. Unless you have that one person who doesn't participate at all in the project, and then you're like, teacher, Terry really needs to go.
But that
Person.
would be evil. So the
Exactly.
well here.
Don't know why I looked at my microphone for that one.
Don't know why we're
So-
doing half the show.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick executive DM decision here.
Oh, we're
Because-
taking too long.
Because this is the 1920s and monopolies are absolutely a thing, despite this being a huge, sprawling metroplex, there is one candy supplier in this entire city.
Well, that's convenient.
It is, and it is called Tilly Onka's Chocolate Factory.
I think we need to make our hit with Killiankas.
I have cuttlefish. Give me the cuttlefish.
I
I hear he
heard-
employs Doompa Poompas.
Bonnie,
Doompa Foompas. Yeah.
Those brown duper poopas.
I'm sorry.
oh,
I didn't mean to. That one just shot
Being
out of me.
orange would make it trademark.
Oh,
but in
man.
the books they weren't orange.
Now, why all of a sudden am I thinking
yeah.
there's Italian plumbers running around?
It's the Mario Brothers.
And plumbing's our game. All right.
I had to stop myself or I'd have kept going.
Why are all of us mentally ill and just playing off each other?
This is ADHD set to electro swing, is what this is right
You
now.
should have just
Yeah,
been.
I have ADHD powering my autism. We're doomed.
Yeah, let's wait. Hold on.
I like to,
Eh?
Hold on.
Now, there was
Huge.
one time I did take. There was
Super
one time.
autism. Sorry.
tofu.
Please
There
continue.
was one time I did take a tour of Killianka's factory, and there's only one entrance in and out.
It's in
So
the
he
back,
doesn't
isn't it?
use the back door. Exactly. We both, men of class, wanted to case the joint to see if there was easy entrance in the rear. Sometimes they'll let you slide in, no questions asked. Other times it's a whole big thing. Only on your birthday.
It's there's a whole form for it, and something about a consent form.
Always,
Yeah, maybe you guys
always,
should take over the lead
always
here.
talk with your doorman.
We're not doing the best over here.
While
It's a
you
candy.
all are brainstorming and you're bringing up this idea and everything, you all hear just like a whistle, somebody whistling as they're walking down the hallway, like just kind of an idle whistle. And then very slowly walking past the door, like looking side eye at you all, swinging like some keys and stuff, you see a security guard. Just a random old security guard. And you all notice his name tag says Doug.
Oh,
And
I
he's
already
just
hate
kind
him.
of walking by. And he is making the most uncomfortable, unblinking eye contact with monologue.
Get him out of here.
I am matching his energy.
And he's
Back
just
at him.
whistling as he swings his keys and keeps
How does he
walking.
produce that noise if he can't speak? He mocks me incessantly.
You know what I thought he was gonna do was stare at us and make a monologue, but I forgot your name is monologue. So when he said he's staring at monologue, I thought he was like staring and monologuing. Okay, I'm done.
No, if only my powers would affect him. No, he is the embodiment of irritation, the sentinel of security. Doug.
You might have to play the most intense saxophone song you've ever heard before. It's called
Oh, no.
I Still Believe. It was in
No.
a very famous movie once.
Unfortunately, my powers here, he seems to be the only individual incapable of being persuaded into punctualness. Perfunctory. I do believe it's his incapacitation of speaking that does it. He's the only person I've ever met who this
You owe
can't
him
get.
money, or
Oh no, he just... Okay, let you in on a little secret here. This here is my yakety sax. When I play it, it compels you to tell me everything, to monologue. Are you on board with where the name is coming from now?
I got the thing. I got the
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
So I use it to, commit robberies and such because everyone's too busy yammering on to see what I'm doing.
Or
And-
we just ask Doug. Doug, hi.
No boo in their
He-
glory.
He cannot speak. He can only diffuse and destroy my hopes and dreams.
Guys, we need to get a wiggle on.
Maybe
Doug,
if I hit him
you're a
with it.
hard-boiled. We need to get to Kilianka. Do you happen to know any of the guards that work at Kilianka?
I'm just gonna hide behind the sacks. Maybe he won't remember me.
I just know how to swing dance.
Did you trespass a lot, monologue?
I mean,
Why?
no.
It is
But he
very
always-
evil.
Anytime I failed, he happens to be the one on duty.
So you do trespass a lot.
No. It's not that I'm going to one individual place. I'm robbing many places because money is important and all. But when he's there, this does nothing, and he stops me. And it is irritating. And I'm back to hiding.
Oh, I hardly kill a Yonka.
I heard
That's
Kilianka.
you, man.
All right. So, what's the plan here? There was a suggestion of, do we know any gods who work at Tilianka's
Not in a good way.
Emporium?
Chocolatorium.
Chocolatorium.
Tilianka's Chocolatorium and shoes. Haberdashery.
Something about chocolate and turkey legs.
Well, all I know is if Doug is here, then, well, look at my wrist. It's time for us to go.
Yes, let us beat our feet on the street.
Groovy beat.
Talk in the 20s. Just
Dee Dee, help us out. What's some slang?
she said hard boiled and what was the other one you said?
I said hard-boiled and I don't remember.
The one for like let's go. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
We need to get a wiggle on.
Yeah, there it is.
Mhm, mhm.
I mean, I did that before I left, but oh, you mean go? Yes, we should go.
Oh,
We
yes.
should go before Doug gives us the bum's rash.
There it is. All right.
They make a cream for that.
With that, King Butterfly jumps out the window and has his wings, and he flies to meet you guys at Tilianka's Chocolate Emporium. Chocolate beer.
Tur-
I don't know.
Chocolatorium.
I poked the minion that was left behind.
He always does this.
Technically, they have wings too. They're supposed to jump out behind me, but okay. They have to earn their wings, though. I have two other henchmen who have not earned them yet. We got Speedy and Jerry. They haven't earned their wings yet.
They're just like cardboard.
Well, I let Speedy drive the Monarch mobile. Oh yeah, shit.
The butterfly mobile.
Butterfly mobile. There we go.
Don't sue us.
Don't. I like you. The soup company. I can't remember the name.
You're a dog face
Astro
butterfly.
Disco.
Got you.
All right, so everybody's heading to Tilianka's Chocolatorium and Turkey Leg Factory.
Yeah, I don't jump out the window. I take the elevator.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wow.
So, how do you all transport yourselves? Do you have some kind of like? I mean, King Butterfly has already said how his minions get around and all of that. So, what's everybody else? What's your transportation look like?
I've got a scooter.
I'm just going to retract into my log and roll down the street.
Log rolls downstairs. Was up
That was when I thought of the monologue pun. That was also the other thing in the back of my head. Slog.
log.
Dark Moon, how are you getting around?
The sun has risen. Evil, take a rest. And I turned back into like a normal teenage girl, in like some Catholic school uniform. And
I've never met one.
I take a taxi.
Hey, cabby.
All right. A taxi pulls up and he gets out to open the door for you and everything.
I thank him and
All right.
give
Thanks, mister.
Where to?
chocolate factory. Kilianka's chocolate emporium.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to do.
What it was called.
Like the name of this thing the sign just keeps growing. Like, as
And
names
There's
get
There's
added.
just a guy permanently adding to the sign up there.
The one with the good turkey legs.
Oh, shit.
The only one.
A subsidiary of PepsiCo.
Like, why won't they? Like, where did they keep coming from?
I haven't seen my children in years.
He keeps getting little notes handed to him about the new stuff getting on there. He's got a stack this high already. He's still pounding out the 30th one that they gave him.
So instead of the bat symbol, we do like the Riddler's question mark symbol, and you all appear at Tilionka's Chocolatorium and Emporium and Turkey Leg and Chicken Leg Factory.
I'm gonna need a minute. I'm a little dizzy from all the rolling.
Makes
I
sense.
told you it was a bad idea.
I
Marshmallow.
can't hear you over all this tinnitus.
I'm sorry, nerd. Go ahead.
Oh, sense. You can use the bones to make the marshmallows.
What?
Bones to make marshmallows.
From the turkeys and the chickens.
Okay, I'm there with you now.
I don't know if this is a short joke.
I don't think
Like said, but
I don't think we heard the first half of the sentence though. I think
Okay.
that's where the disconnect came from. So we just heard turkey bones and marshmallows and like what?
I thought it turned bones into marshmallows. I didn't even hear turkey
Yes.
bones.
Turn
We-
they turn the bones into marshmallows.
The gelatin out of the bones
Yeah.
is how you traditionally made marshmallows. Yes.
You know, the
Dee Dee?
business model makes sense. Is all I'm saying.
Dee Dee, do you have any words on bones into marshmallows?
I mean, if she's been imprisoned for 1,000 years, I don't think she'd be up on current events.
Was it 1,000? I thought she said 10,000.
It's been 10,000 years. I haven't had a
I hate
bone
her
in
so
me
much,
for
I
a
know.
while.
I'm just saying.
No.
Did she have a telegram hooked up in there or something?
You had to go there, didn't you?
Is that where you get your name?
Oh my gosh. I'm glad I don't think anybody else heard that.
I
I
didn't.
heard it.
I missed
I
it.
didn't. I would really like to know, though.
We'll go back later. I'm sure Tofu will clip it.
Oh, of course she will.
So I'll say
Challenge.
it's about evening time. It's getting to be dusk as you all get there, and you can see that the factory's like locked up and everything. They definitely don't like people just kind of randomly walking in. This is not golden ticket season, but the factory is still in full swing. I mean, this is the time of year where most of their products go out.
Don't you mean platinum ticket season? There,
Sure,
narrator.
sure.
Platinum coupons.
Trying
Shiny
trying to
yellow.
platinum coupon.
I like
When it
gold.
said, the smell of it, the taste. the
I've
texture.
got the shiny platinum coupon.
It's almost like a pop commercial now. I got a shiny platinum coupon. Take it to the Wait, what's it called? Juliankus? I can't do it because I always want to say the other name. Oh man. Okay, so what's the I don't even know what we have going on in front of us. I'm assuming like what's the only entrance into this place look like?
So around the building itself is a very large brick and mortar wall. Directly in front of you is a wrought iron gate with like the cool like Arkham like spikes and stuff on top. Very Gotham City style. The entrance to the the entrance to the factory itself is two very large red oak doors.
Well,
Okay.
first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna at least test the iron gates to make sure that they're not locked.
Oh yeah,
I forget
there's
to
like
lock their gates.
there's like a chain wrapped around it with a big old padlock.
That doesn't stop King Butterfly. And I'm up over and into the thing.
Well, don't leave us behind.
One of the Doompa Goompas shoots you.
Never mind.
Oh, he's
Never mind.
spotted.
You go alone.
Wait, what?
Hello?
Real or what? Now? Oh my God, they're not playing around.
We don't know him. He has nothing to do with us.
That's not canon. Sorry.
He's packing heat.
It's the three amigos. Hold on.
Okay,
Ow! Ow!
so one
Real
of,
blood.
one of them actually shoots at King Butterfly.
No.
Okay. I was gonna ask, is there like how many of them are there around?
I was gonna say, this is why you send the henchmen.
Right. No, nobody shoots at you. You get over the fence. You're standing on the other side, and I mean, nobody seems to even notice that you're there.
I picked the lock. All right, try to pick the lock.
Could have done that from this side.
But it wouldn't have been as cool or as bee's knees.
Okay, so let
The cat's meow.
give me
Is that one right?
either control or bravery.
Guess what I have in each one? I got a 3 because I only have
Yeah.
1 in each one.
Oh. So you're gonna roll that many d6s.
Yep, I got a 3. I have 1 dice in it, 1 d6, and I rolled a 3.
Cool. So a 3. All right. So you are working on this padlock, and it pops open. But unfortunately, as it does so, the chain just kind of like it unspools around the thing, making a lot of noise. And this time, not being shot at, you see spotlights kind of turn on, and they start heading towards the gate.
Beat it.
Scatter!
I got this.
Everyone is yelling.
Pull out my wand. And I use my Dark Moon wand that helps me control light. And it says electric light. Just turn them off.
Like
Right
a
as
Jerry
they
Potter.
about get to King Butterfly, they go, and you hear like, "Ah!" They're all
You're a wizard, Harry.
trying to figure out what's going on, and they're like, "Floompa Doompa, what happened to the light?"
It was Dumpa.
Dump
Doompa Poompa.
That's right.
Doom-
Bradley Poopa.
Well, what happened to the light?
I'm gonna send a couple.
It
of
used
my
to be bright.
Sexton, to
Couple of
trip
your-
them up,
Assassins?
and so that way once they fall, I can we can run in.
She's gonna send her silly putty buddies.
Ooh.
Yes,
I don't know who did the noise, but thank you.
I think that was Ray.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The Putty Patrol has a weird, dumb little place in my heart.
because you got to punch him. When Lord Zed had him, you had to punch him in the Z.
They're
So,
little
Dee, give
squiggle
me
boys, but they're also hard. And
give me an
starchy.
emotion roll to
That's what she said.
command your pet.
They were the Mr. Meeseeks of the time. We just want to die.
Pretty much.
I got a 2.
A 2. All right, let's consult our table of magic. How did it do?
They're killed by a team of multicolored teenagers.
They take off
They
to
have
go
teenagers.
stop these. What are we calling them? Their names keep changing in my mind too. Oompa Doompas, Doompa Foompas.
I was saying dupa poopa just
Dupa
because it
poopa.
sounds like poo.
The Dupa Poopa. You're there we go. So your animals take off, and they're trying to get up these like towers, guard towers, and they just can't seem to figure out exactly what you told them to do, and they get a little lost.
Aw.
They're in the break room.
Trick them! Trick them! Oh!
Yes, let's be very loud in our sneaking mission. Inconspicuous.
Inconceivable.
They never do what I tell them to do.
At
They
some
are
point, you have
wild animals.
at some point you have to ask yourself: is the problem me?
It's me. Hi. Tofu's the problem. That's her.
In my case, my problem is Doug.
But the gate
My problem.
is open.
How far away are the Doompa Poompas?
The towers themselves are about 30 feet away, but they're like 60 feet in the air.
Oh, how far away is the door?
I'll say 60 feet. You'd be able to run to it.
Can I ballerina dance my way over to it?
Absolutely.
Like in the movie Megan.
More like Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, okay.
You just came full
There we
circle.
go. Way up, full circle. Give me a control roll as you are dancing your way to the door.
All right.
Please be a 1 or a 2.
One's a 2 and the other one's a 3.
Okay, so
So,
3.
yeah.
You are dancing your way across, but there is like this one brick that kind of sticks up weirdly. That, like, you know, it could catch a cane or something, probably.
You were going there. I knew it.
You kind of trip over that a little bit. You don't like hurt yourself or anything, but you stumble. You're not super graceful, but you do dance your way the rest of the way to the door.
It's not like when you're walking down a sidewalk, you hit something that messes up your cool walk, and you have to pretend like you were kind of jogging for a second.
Yeah. Like, no, I meant to do that.
Or is it the perfect place to stick your cane to fool everyone to think you're an invalid, and then you do a back handspring tuck and roll and surprise the whole audience?
Because from that moment on, they would never believe anything was real.
They can't know if they can trust you or not, and that makes it an amazing movie.
Especially if you have like a riverboat scene, and it gets really creepy.
Yeah, like just kill some chickens and stuff in front of some kids.
Nothing wrong with that.
So does Darkmoon get there to the door?
Yeah.
Okay. And where's Monologue right now?
I've just been standing here watching.
So what I want to do is I want to get Monologue. I'm going to push Monologue over and get him to lay down, and I'm going to start pushing him and rolling him towards the door.
Oh, God, what are you doing?
Using him as a shield.
I'm gonna barf.
I
I peed a little.
I just start walking over to the door because I don't know what's happening.
All right. And now the
Since
four of you,
I've got the sax in there, so you just hear like.
every now and again. All 4 of you are now at the oak doors.
I'm gonna vomit.
Gonna vom.
These doors
Is there
are
a
also
lock?
locked.
Is there any of them Doompa Poompas nearby?
No.
King Butterfly, you unlock the other lock. You want to unlock this one?
Sure, I'll give it a flutter. I got a 4 this time,
Ooh.
and I keep switching the voice that I'm doing
That's Ducky.
in the middle
We
of
should-
talking.
We should combine our powers. Use me as a battering ram.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, that would be so horrible. It's like the way I understand your costume works, it's just one giant it's one giant log that's just on you. So I'm assuming like either you have the head part cut out, or it's just that like stump part of the tree. Is that what you're saying? Like you don't have the head part cut out? You
No,
just,
like
it's just-
no. There's a head hole in the front.
Ah.
There is a hard top.
Now.
okay. I mean, I'm not very physically strong, so maybe Dee Dee or Dark Moon can.
I mean, with all 3 of us, we could lift him up and start ramming.
I'm picking a lock anyway, so I got a 4 off a 1d6.
You are able to unlock the door, and it creaks open just a little bit, and you can kind of peek inside, and you see it looks pretty much exactly as a factory would. There's giant vats just like lining this long hallway where they're mixing up the chocolates and everything. This isn't like the movie that is very similar. This is a very.
I was vastly oversold in my imagination.
What do you?
Are there rocks on the ground outside, like
Oh,
pebbles or something?
Sure. I'll say there's some pebbles outside because I want to see where this goes.
All right. I try to find some like good sized rocks, maybe some dice sized rocks, and I'm just gonna start tossing them into the vats of chocolate, messing up the vats of chocolate. We're here to mess up the candy.
Okay.
That is not at all where I thought she was going.
Yeah, I didn't.
Throwing it into the chocolate.
I thought there was going
Yeah.
to be some property destruction.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, market reputation will definitely take a hit.
I'm not entirely sure how that's going to turn it into
Portfolio, Mike.
candy corn,
It's
but
gonna make it cool. Kids are gonna bite those chocolate. There's gonna be rocks.
Well,
in it.
anything that can't turn to candy corn, we just make awful.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so it's just
Because then the kids in the candy aisle going, rocks, candy corn. Either way, I lose.
It's like a tooth. Perfect.
so it's got those like mixing things going around, to keep it from like solidifying and everything. And as you're getting ready to throw these stones in and everything, or you are throwing them in, you see there's all manner of like random things already floating in it. Like there's bugs, there's like bits of chicken leg and turkey leg.
Yeah, that tracks.
well,
You're like, I knew it.
the FDA allows so much, so
There is a legally allowed amount of rat droppings. That's a real fact.
that is a thing. My favorite story was when a famous cola company said there can't be any rats in our drink because if they fell into the drink, they would dissolve.
We already knew it.
But we
We have
still
tested
drink
it.
it anyway.
Because I'm stronger than a rat.
Hey, Monologue, what do you think his overheads are?
I mean, not a lot if this is the best he's doing.
It looks like he has slave labor, so
I was going to ask a similar question to you regarding the henchmen.
oh, they get compensated, and they have they have an actual retirement, and they have full health and dental.
Full Henschel.
That's a different stream.
Hi.
I think that has something to do with tentacles. Sorry. But the internet's a weird place that hasn't been invented yet.
I've been to the faraway land of Japan. You won't believe the things I've seen.
So
Most
how
of
do
them
we?
were dressed like you, Dark Moon.
So Dee Dee, how do we make candy into candy corn and peanuts? Circus
Uh,
peanuts.
so I'm going to check out the surroundings. Is there like let's see, it's the 20s, so no computers.
Is there a chart or a clipboard?
Yeah, are there like signs up that says like what that makes what? Like what we can do is we can start unplugging everything except for the candy corn and the circus peanuts.
Is there electricity? Yeah, there's electricity.
Are
Is
there
there,
any
like,
of the
a lever?
Doompa Poompas nearby?
I'm glad you asked. There are actually none in this area.
Okay, this is getting weird.
As you're looking around, you do see like signs on the wall for like mixture ratios and things like that. You see a large billboard that says days since accidental drowning 0. Things like that.
Somebody fell into the caramel and never came out.
Now, Chunky.
I'm
Now
gonna
with
start
human-
messing with some of those charts and like rewriting some of the numbers in there and changing
I'm just,
the ratios
I'm just
and
gonna
stuff.
lean over and take a finger and try some of it.
Yeah, it tastes like buttery, delicious chocolate
Mm.
with like
You can really taste the.
you can really
You
taste
can really-
the Doompa.
You can really taste the OSHA violations.
Very well
Come
played, sir.
with me and you'll see.
A world of OSHA
So
violations.
these vats are huge, right?
They are, and so there is electricity powering the plant, but what mostly controls everything going on is just an obscene and unneeded amount of like valves and levers and things like that.
Ooh. I'm gonna turn
So-
random valves into
Anybody who wants to start just randomly messing with stuff, roll for me inspiration.
I can do that.
Oh no, it
I don't know what this crap does, but I'm gonna find out.
I got 10 out of a 3d6.
Oh, was I supposed to add them together?
No, it's
Oh,
Okay.
that's the highest one.
Okay, then
But
six.
I also,
Go ahead.
And my highest one is a 5.
same season.
I got a 5 as well.
dang.
I got a rock.
I got
I got crippling depression.
proud of that. Right? They're both 5s.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
So this is like a montage moment where you all are just like
Montage! Montage! Montage!
Oh, I just realized I could have used this as a dice tower.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
all right. You're all twisting and turning and just getting everything going the best way that you can. Just
I'm gonna lick
Find it.
everything.
I will say that monologue, you actually are able to find the lever that drains all the vats.
Oh,
All of the chocolate begins pouring out of the machines into the drains.
Ooh.
Dark Moon, you are able to find the basically the xanthan gum valve. And
It's gum.
King Butterfly, you pretty much find a lever that just starts dumping raw chocolate or raw sugar into the vats. And then with Dee Dee's final application of the levers, you all managed to get it all tacky and like taffy style. And you see this is the perfect amalgamation of sugar and gums and starches to make circus peanuts and candy corns.
Oh my god, they're the same.
Halloween will be ruined.
Wait a minute, they're still not the right color. Do we need to pee in it or something?
We need something orange to
Do
add.
you think it would help?
I mean, is it wrong if it's orange? Because does that mean I need to see a doctor?
Is it orange?
It won't be a problem. I have orange pee.
Oh, gee.
I just thought it was because I like juice.
Not because I'm severely dehydrated.
Can
I
I?
think I have.
There's water in it.
Can I chew some bubble gum and stick it into the controls to make them like stuck in the settings we put them on? Sweet.
There's no going back.
Yeah, there's no going back. You all get this process going, and everything is almost there. When through the glass ceiling and various other entrances arrive all of your arch nemesis. Nemesi?
Nemesis.
So, Nemesis? So monologue, we all know that yours is Doug the security guard, who was able to basically put the word out that you all were plotting something evil. He didn't know what.
I told you we shouldn't have talked to him.
Entering,
Even though he can't talk, I don't know how he told people.
entering the factory to stop you
Dog.
is Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah! Dramatic.
King Butterfly, who's yours?
Steve. He's the guy that works the dry cleaner counter and always messes up my pants and my suit. Steve's drying emporium will come to an end.
Why are they all emporiums?
Because he made it in, I don't know, in the 20s. I thought that's what you
I
said.
love it. And Dee Dee, who is your arch nemesis?
So you think you can stop me, do you? You mighty changing competent rangers.
She's got like 5 people in a robot.
Like all
Wait.
of them?
Oh my god.
They're
They-
little.
they just-
They're little people.
Are they just standing on top of each other?
So,
They call that their sword formation.
so suddenly 5
It takes them a few minutes to get it up right.
I
Doom,
apologize to the small people community.
5
We're so
Doompa
sorry, we love you.
Loompas run out, and they're all wearing colors. There's red, blue, yellow, pink, and black.
I think it's weird that each one represents the nationality that they are.
But they all have green skin and orange hair.
That's literally Power Rangers. Watch it. It's literally the thing.
And one of them is actually that female one over there. She's actually a dude in Japan, but they couldn't get the new footage. The
It's
deep
very
cut.
confusing what's happening here.
That's why she's not wearing a skirt.
They all start striking poses like the Ginyu Force from Dragon Ball. Completely not Power Rangers at all. And they all kind of like get helmets that appear, and they are all ready to fight. So I need everybody to roll a d6 for initiative.
If you look closely, one of them has a beard that's hanging out the bottom of their helmet.
That's just a guy in a suit.
That one needs to go first.
I got a 5.
I got a 6.
6.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what's up, Raven? So you all get to go before your arch nemesis. So how do you all handle this situation?
I will let Dee Dee go first.
I'm going to change into my villainous form since I see my nemesis.
I've just been
I
raw
was just- I thought we
dogging
just
it.
kind of been in our
Raw
The
dogging.
pajamas were not your villainous form.
But I want to yell out my motto.
Go for it.
A village somewhere is missing their idiots, and I have found them. And
Have I mentioned lately how much I love tofu? Like just anytime
We
I get
all
to
do.
play with her is a lot of fun.
and so I'm like pointing my fingers
Oh,
at
raw
all of them
log
as I yell that out, and my hair will transform from its bed head into a flowing, beautiful curly locks. And instead of my animal print pajamas, it like poofs out into this fabulous fur coat.
Starts spinning, sparkles are all around her.
And
She's got a wand.
and all of my little pet animals, my zoo animals, are dancing around me. and I'm going to send my my little stuffed animal. It's a teddy bear, so it's a bear form. Out to the mighty changing competent rangers to attack them. And as I do that, I'm going to have it grow.
Oh,
Teddy
okay.
bear, make my bear grow!
So the teddy bear goes from like a stuffed animal to a normal bear to double the size of a normal bear.
One you found
yeah,
at FAO Schwartz.
yeah, like those like really gigantic ones. It's been, like,
It's
used almost like a bed.
There you go.
okay. It's just gonna maul them to death.
That's the hopefully
I thought I was gonna hug them to death.
just gonna knock them around.
Wow, I thought I was gonna hug them and love them to like smother them that way.
Okay. Who's next? King Butterfly.
So, we meet again, you dirty rat bastard, Steve. I told you what would happen the next time I saw you. Fear me! And then I shoot one of my trank darts from my wrist at him, hopefully hit him in the neck.
Okay. So for combat, with a ranged, that would be a 2. So roll 2d6, right? That's how combat works, right, Tofu?
I got a
you do-
Oh, roll 1d6 and
yeah,
add 2.
Okay, I got 7 then.
Oh my gosh. The dart straight up old school Steve right to the neck. And he's just like, oh.
I run over to him when his body falls down. I go, dirty rat bastard! And I kick him a couple times while he's on the ground.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. King Butterfly is violent.
You don't know the
so-
years of degradation that he's had to put up with, Steve.
So Steve loses a full spirit point. He is still alive, but definitely getting the crap kicked out of him. Who is next?
I had
No.
a 5, I think.
Yeah,
Okay, so monologue, you're next.
Okay, so again, monologue is established. His powers do not work on Doug the security guard. So listen, King Butterfly, I know you hate that guy, but he's my Doug. So I need you go beat up Doug, and I'll curb stomp this one real quick for you. And so I'm just gonna use
Sounds good. And
yakety sax. You talk back.
I
And
do-
start playing my yakety sax, compelling. What was his name again?
Steve.
Steve must divulge all of his secrets and just keep monologuing. He is incapacitated.
I've walked. my
And
way
then I'm just going to
Doug.
belly flop my big log onto his body, just for damage. I hope.
Oh my god!
Someone get Doug away from me, please.
So Steve begins monologuing about how it was his masterful plan that he would purposely ruin all of King Butterfly's costumes so that he wouldn't be able to use them anymore, thus ending his evil reign. And then go ahead and roll a d6 plus 1.
3.
3. Okay, so it says unsuccessful hit, but I'm gonna let you hit him because he's on the ground, but you deal no damage.
Oh, I was gonna say we do have him on the ground, and he can't take act. He's busy talking. He can't do anything. So like,
You're really soft, and you're just rolling all over him, and he's like,
take this, you son of a bitch.
You are succumbing to my power.
You like that, Doug? That's what's coming for you.
Dark Moon, what are you doing?
Making unyielding eye contact with Doug.
I think I'm just gonna point over at Little Miss Sunshine and fire a light ball at her. I don't know.
Fire a light ball at her.
Imagination.
Yeah. The millions of things we could
Like
do.
a little laser. It's like a little laser.
Okay, so
I mean,
roll.
if she's the Sunshine and you're Dark Moon, you could technically be pulling her light away from her.
Oh. True. But I'm gonna shoot her with moonlight because that was your idea, not my idea.
Fighting evil with moonlight.
Yes, defeating
so-
the daylight.
I thought there was a song
Give
that
me-
says you can't fight the moonlight.
A d6 plus 2.
There, somebody got it.
Four.
Yes.
Can't fight the moon.
Total is 4.
Okay. You hit Little Miss Sunshine and kind of knock her back. And she takes a little bit of damage.
Dark Moon, tell her dance is stupid now, and nobody liked that movie.
All right, now it's all of their turns. So we'll start with Little Miss Sunshine. She's like, "Ow! You know that hurts!" And she opens her mouth and fires a sunbeam at you.
Oh dang!
Doo-doo-doo.
Sounds like
And-
someone's full of hot air.
And misses. Completely misses, hits one of the vats and actually like kind of cracks it open a little bit. Complete whiff. Next would be Doug.
I have moved over towards Doug
You
too, by
son
the
of
way.
a bitch. Look at him there. Just looking at you, judging.
Doug like Doug does like a basketball spin juke to go around King Butterfly.
Oh God, he's coming.
Gets right up on Monologue and starts beating him with a nightstick. You lose half a spirit point.
Oh God.
And it makes like a comical like like an empty PVC tube. As
His biggest problem is that he judges you when he stares at you. Loving it every second of it.
Steve, I'm gonna say Steve is trying to stand up. So if he succeeds,
Steve's got a grown man in a log costume on top of him with the force of a guy hitting
Yeah.
that guy.
I just want to say I would love this as a Saturday morning cartoon. I think this would be amazing.
Right.
I would watch
Steve's-
every episode that came out of this.
Steve's just like, hey man, you're all really heavy. Let's see. And then oh my god.
Shut your filthy mouth, Steve.
He can't. He has to talk because of the sax.
All right.
Unlike Doug, who hasn't spoken to me in years.
The Rangers of Power.
I just want to know he cares.
They all try to defeat Dee Dee. And they
Looks like
got
your older brother.
a 4. So they're all like spinning around and like fighting your animals and everything, but they're able to get to you and just kind of like throw a few punches and kicks, dealing half a point of spirit damage to you, Dee Dee.
Did anyone notice that when they got hit, their chests exploded? But they got like hit in the leg? What's up with that?
I think it's just poor editing.
All right, back to the top. That would be Dee Dee and King Butterfly.
King
You went
Butterfly.
first. Dee Dee, you went first.
Okay. So I'm gonna get a wiggle on and gonna have my bear try to give them all a giant bear hug.
Oh no.
Like in a
I
scene in
got
Ted, he
a-
pushes his belly. I love you.
got a
You got a what?
4.
4. All right. Stealing some damage. I'm just doing them as one big like a
Yeah, they're-
swarm.
They're all basically connected together. You can think
Yeah.
of them like a circus acrobat group that are just like hanging on to each other.
Like if you're
Yeah,
watching Cirque du
exactly.
Soleil.
Yeah.
My favorite, actually. I love that. All right, King Butterfly.
That dirty bastard Doug is over here now with his keys. Take this, Doug. Wait, nobody likes you, Doug.
Kick him in the shins!
No, I shoot him with another one of my trank darts on my wrist.
That's
Okay.
good too!
I rolled another 5, so I got a 7.
Ooh, all right. Good deal. Doug. There he is. Okay. All right. Looking good. Looking good. So far, so good. Monologue.
I approached Doug after I'd hit him.
Okay.
Without making any effort to get off of Steve, Monologue is going to try and hit Steve with another blast, just to keep messing with.
Listen to my smooth jams.
It hurts my ears, man.
Make
It's so bad.
Was it a 2 for?
Yep.
Is it even though I'm next to him? It's still a ranged weapon, right?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Because it's
So
sound.
D6 plus 2.
Down.
+2, 7.
Oof.
I got 5.
You actually caused Steve to fall unconscious.
Take that, you son of.
Well,
Wait,
can't
that's
say-
not my guy.
say
Doug, that's gonna be you.
As soon as I get up, it'll be you, Doug.
I'm like a turtle. I have no sense of. I have no ability to get off my back directly.
All those times I fell before, I wasn't quite on my back. I was onto the side a little bit.
I was a little bit on my ass.
Dark Moon.
I want to shine moonlight right into Sunshine's eyes, and then like ballerina spin kicker in the face.
In the face!
I don't know what I need to roll to do that. Is that 2 separate rolls or?
It would be 2 separate rolls, yes.
Okay.
Mighty changing.
So I rolled a 6 for the light beam, and then is that an add 1 or 2? Because it's I don't know how much
That'd be add 2.
so 8 then. And the other one, a 3. So the kick is a 5 total. That's terrible.
Not really bad.
I really, really well shine the light in her eyes, though.
Yeah, she's completely blinded and like wandering around like this, like touching the wall and stuff. Like, when I find you, you bitch.
You could say she's blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce.
Oh, so it's all their turn. Well, she's completely blind. She's just gonna take a shot in the dark and see if she can hit anybody.
Get it? The dark.
The dark. See, and that is a natural 1.
Dark Moon goes, "You think darkness is your ally?"
So she opens her mouth to fire again. Like she's feeling the wall, so she knows like, oh, nobody's that way. Turns around and just fires a beam of light. And it completely blows open one of the vat, and like the syrup taffy stuff begins oozing out onto the floor.
I wish that was you, Doug.
We're gonna get sticky now, like that kid Milo.
I don't want to do it if it gets me all sticky. Yeah, that damn Milo.
That kid
And thus,
Milo's
Milo's
got many
candy
lives.
was invented. So that was her. The mini morphins. They're attacking the bear now. The bear takes 0.5 damage.
I would go see that band, Mini Morphins.
Mini morphins. Oh, Doug.
Fuck you, Doug.
That is a 1 full point of spirit damage to you, Monologue. He has not slowed down. He has not changed the rhythm. Nothing. He's just like.
Did you say 1 or a half? Sorry.
1.
That was just 1 full point.
Okay.
He's literally shot him in the dark. He doesn't
Yeah.
care.
I'm going to watch you die one of these days, Doug.
He is just so completely unfazed by damage. Like he's got a dart like sticking out of his back, and he's just like.
I bet you all laughed when I said my nemesis was a security guard named Doug, but look at him, he's a monster.
He a robot?
God, I wish.
At least then it wouldn't be as embarrassing.
He's just a dude who doesn't talk.
He's just a middle-aged mute.
The worst part is he can talk. He just won't. He refuses.
It just won't work on him.
Dee Dee, it's your turn again.
My therapist said I need to open a dialogue with him, and I said, how?
You all need to spam. See, we're trying. You can't stop our caper right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're in the 20s.
I don't talk like that, but what she said.
And my bear is going to try and do a big paw swipe at my competent rangers.
I like it when they call me Big Paw Paw.
I got a 6. Or sorry, plus my 2 is 8.
Oh, with your bear's giant swipe, because you made your monster grow, it pretty much simultaneously knocks all of the competent rangers out.
I can't believe that worked.
I can't believe it worked. See, King
Yeah.
Butterfly.
They all have 2 brain cells, and they're all fighting for first place.
Does that make you change back?
No.
Oh, okay. I was worried because you said about the town idiot before.
Right,
Oh, no,
King Butterfly. It's your turn.
Oh, sorry.
Why isn't he bothered by this? Double shot.
So it can just still be one, but he puts both wrists out to shoot him.
Okay.
I rolled a 6 this time. I'm rolling well in this game. So I got an 8 that time.
Yeehaw.
Which makes sense. We got 2 wrists out now. So yeah.
Both darts just pierce into Doug, and you see him just.
I will pee on your grave, Doug.
I'm like 5 feet away from this guy trying to shoot him with the thing.
Yeah. Monologue, it's your turn.
Okay, since my music doesn't work on Doug, and Doug is on top of me, and I am on top of an unconscious Steve, but I kind of turtled in my log suit. I'm gonna lean back with the yakety sax in my hand, and then shift all my weight to one side and try and hit him in the face with my yakety sax.
All right, 1d6 plus 1.
Monologue between Doug and
That's a 7. That's a 7.
Woo!
monologue between Doug and Steve makes me think of Gordon Ramsay's idiot sandwich, but instead of an idiot sandwich, it's like dumb hot dog or something.
Yeah.
Idiot hot dog.
You're a cup of hot nog, sir.
You managed to bash Steve in the face, and with incredible determination, like he turns.
Doug.
Doug. He turns like this, and you see like blood kind of run out of his nose and everything. But he turns back and just continues.
Oh God! Oh God! I thought it was finally my moment.
It's the Hulk Iron Man scene. I'm sorry.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Dark Moon.
You put everything you had to that hit.
So-
And did nothing.
So she's still blinded? Or
It's gonna take everyone to get him off of me.
I want to like ballerina spin, grab her, and try to toss her into the Rangers. And
Okay.
I'm gonna yell, "You're a pasta lost in the dark, and I'll end your darkness forever."
Ooh, darkness for
As I do it.
Darkness.
Okay.
All right,
Darkness is spreading.
7.
Darkness, Charlie Murphy.
Buy another one, you rich person.
You
Go to the
are
stage
able
after
to
your couch.
achieve your goal,
Yeah.
and you sling Little Miss Sunshine into the incompetent Rangers.
The moment I'm letting go of her, that's when I'm like, "Darkness forever."
It does, in
Yeah,
fact,
Team
get
Darkness.
a little bit darker in this room.
I like to think a little bit of darkness goes a long way.
Right? That knocks her out of the fight and leaves only Doug.
Get this monster off of me.
God damn it, Doug!
Help.
I don't think that's going to be enough to do any damage this time. Nope. So Doug continues to beat the snot out of you, but doesn't do any damage.
It's doing emotional damage.
Now it's like
My ego will never recover.
psyche.
People know me here.
Dee Dee, your turn.
I mean, we're villains, so I'm watching Doug beat a monologue, and I'm just gonna bring my bear back to me and return it back to normal size and give it a hug and just
Don't just stand there. Help me.
it's time to double cross. So gonna watch monologue get beat on.
Double cross.
Did you just help Pino in monologue?
No, I'm just watching.
Oh, you said the
Monologue,
double cross,
I'm
and I
just-
thought I thought the
gonna
bird
watch.
came over and started attacking him too.
That's what I thought too. I was like, oh
No, I knew exactly what Tofu meant. She went, I'm gonna do nothing to help him.
Yeah.
I am now Captain Empathy.
Yep, exactly. King Butterfly.
Okay, this guy Doug is serious. I pull my wings out, I flap my wings out, and I jump on Doug's back, and I just kind of like try to wrestle him to the ground. I have no
Okay.
physical prowess of any kind. I'm just my whole move was to do this, and then inspire. That's it.
Yeah.
I inspire my henchmen to do my bidding.
Where did your henchman go anyways?
D6
Stuck
plus
outside the
1.
gate, they couldn't get in. I'm sorry.
D6 plus 1.
either this is excellent dice, or I'm just having a really good night. I just rolled another 6, so
Ooh.
7.
All right, I'm
I'm not even. It's just a regular D6. I'm not doing anything crazy. And
You're
because
like
of the back,
spider climbing around Doug, like trying different headlocks and stuff, and he just continues. He has
Doug,
this
I'm all hopped
ultimate-
up on Mountain Dew.
He has an intense vendetta against Monologue.
Like, can I, in the moment too? Can I try to reach for his keys and like pull him off him, like in an attempt to see if they're the source of his power or something?
You can absolutely try that. Give
Okay.
me
I got high
give
dice
me
tonight. so-
control.
Oh, I think I actually have that one too. No, I don't. Okay, just one. I'm rolling the hot die. Ah, well, there it is. It finally failed me. Got a 1. So what is that?
So you're just like reaching, trying to get him, and you just through Doug's momentum, you can't quite get him. Monologue, your turn.
I'm gonna first try and see if I can finesse him a little bit. Listen, Doug, we've each got our shots in. Some good ones for me, some better ones from you. So how about we call this a draw, and I never see your face again.
Don't you give up on this guy. We're gonna take him down.
You can try and roll inspiration.
Those are 2s. Oh, I got a 6. So what'd you get for putting everything in inspiration? Eventually one of those dice is going to go right.
Inspiration.
I did half and half. I put half in inspiration and half in control.
So let me roll this. So Doug, he stops. And he puts his little baton thing away and stands back so you can get up.
I do not let go. Go on still.
Who is stronger in that scenario, I wonder?
Doug, I am not that strong. It's definitely Doug. I just got lucky twice, that's all.
Doug, are you really gonna listen to Monologue beat his gums? Are you gonna be a pushover?
Use your words.
Lean into the beef.
I hear that you're trying to get him riled up at me again, so I'm just going to take my opportunity, because I'm assuming he's going to look over. I'm going to take the opportunity to sneak attack him.
Yeah, good. I was going to do
to try and whack him in the head and hopefully aim him towards that spilled vat of goo.
Oh my god.
Maybe we'll get lucky and get a Joker scenario here.
Okay.
I'm going in too.
4.
Okay, yeah. You managed to knock Doug off balance.
How do you like that chin music, Doug?
He does, in fact, fall into the goo. And you see it like lava style kind of comes up around him and everything. His thumbs up, yeah. Like,
he's holding the keys.
it's just
Son
a
of a
middle
bitch!
finger.
Dirty bastard! Ah,
Oh my god, I'm gonna have nightmares.
who the hell was that guy?
I don't know.
He wasn't human.
That was
My therapist said Doug couldn't hurt you, but there he was, beating my ass.
He just wanted to kick your ass. He
I don't know what
to kick your ass.
It's not like I ever got one over on him either. He stops me every time.
Did you park in his space or something? What the hell?
Maybe he hates.
The
Maybe
minute
he just really hates jazz.
the minute King Butterfly says that, you kind of think for a brief moment in your mind, and it comes to you why Doug hated you so much. Doug has been a loyal security guard for you for many, many years. And he would hold the door open for you as you walked in, and you never once said thank you.
That would, oh my god, that would totally make me be somebody's villain forever.
Wait, is that why? It's his job. Am I supposed to say thank you to everyone who does their job?
Do you not tip as well?
Tip what?
Anyone, the server, the drink girl, the cigarette girl.
This is the 20s. You think I give people extra money?
No wonder people hate you.
I mean,
with your
villain around.
with your plan in full effect, and now all candy being produced as candy corns and circus peanuts. From the doorway, you all hear the whinny of a horse.
It's
Turning
him.
around, you
Is it
see
the dark equestrian?
the evil equine.
Evil equine, sorry.
Did you hear that? It was that was his death whinny.
Yeah, it's death whinny.
So
Black
diabolical.
stallion with flowing mane that seems to flow like even without like air, like without
It's
wind.
so beautiful.
Fiery eyes. And,
It's like the flag on the moon, just still somehow going.
the glider man kind of appears from around the door and he says, "Bad Horse says that you did a great job. Wonderful job. You're all in charge of Dart now.
Yay!
Feel free to come up with that acronym, but it has to be those letters."
Doug.
No.
Duggan's Graves.
Doug.
Thank you,
anybody
sir. Looks like
Doug
we're on the
assassination.
Thank you, sir.
Retribution.
Looks like we're on the
Bullshit.
Winnie side.
We could make really cool T-shirts with like medieval characters, where there could be like a dark elf, a light elf, this big red-headed Viking-looking guy, and like somebody else that I'm not really remembering at the moment. That's not helping me at all. I'm sorry.
Oh, ran away.
Wait. Oh, yes. No, I said the dark elf, light elf, me. Oh, and a very cool guy with
Raccoon?
glasses.
And the snake
A really
lady.
cool guy with dark shades.
So
Sounds awesome.
the keys to your secret laboratory were on a key ring that we gave to a security guard.
Son of a bitch.
Have you all seen him?
And with that,
No.
Nope. Don't know where you
And
went
with
to.
that,
I
we
start
end
pushing
tonight's
monologue
session.
into one of the vats.
And that is where we're gonna end the episode.
This is what then doing the Terminator after it.
Wait, did you just throw the monologue into the freaking vat of stuff too?
Yeah, because
Oh my god, why? Okay, I'm shutting up.
because
Sorry.
he just
Okay.
told us that the keyring is on the security guard that monologue had just pushed into the vat. So
They can
So
make other keys.
this is like the
There's a
best
thing.
one.
There's a thing called locksmiths.
In the private chat, Dark
Oh, villain.
Moon and Random 3 is what DART stands for.
Oh,
I
so we
love
have
that.
a leader now. And it's a 16-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Our leader. All right,
Thank
now
you.
let's do this.
Thank you, players, for joining me tonight for this crazy game of just weirdness and chaos. Thank you to chat for joining us tonight and helping us out with some rolls and just keeping things entertaining. We really appreciate all of you, and we hope to see you with our next Mom Spaghetti game. So thank you all very much. Who wants to see that intro one more time?
Before
Let's
that,
do-
sir,
Oh.
we can say tune in tomorrow night to check out a new episode of Critio Go-Go. Or is it the kids game? I can't remember.
Yes, tomorrow.
Tomorrow might be
Is-
Kids on Bikes.
Tomorrow is
Weird.
Kids on Bikes. It's
Check it out
a,
tomorrow. Kids on Bikes.
Yeah, 80s and 90s, 2000s
2000s.
themed crazy game of nostalgia where the kids basically ride around Colville's Bay and try to figure out mysteries and kill monsters and use magic all before the streetlights come on. So
Last
yeah.
time we were in Tron. So that
yes,
was awesome.
Yes, in
Anyway.
the last episode there was a Tron episode. So
Roll that beautiful spaghetti footage.
Roll that spaghetti. All right. Thank you all very much. We'll see you all next game. Bye.
In a world of dice and dreams, where imagination schemes, tabletop tales twist and twine, like strands of past to find. Adventures simmer, rich and bold, in stories fresh and untold. Each roll a sprinkle, each plan a taste, no telling what turns it takes. Mom spaghetti, each session a bite. Mom spaghetti, all these games are regular. Mom spaghetti, it's one shot, one opportunity, you'll never forget it. Mom spaghetti.